The federal government of Nigeria has fixed June 17, 2026 as the date for the official launch of digital switchover, DSO, that is, the migration from analog to digital signals in Nigeria. The Minister of Information and National Orientation, Mohammed Idris, says Nigeria is set to play major impact in global digital economy in line with the agenda of the renewed hope. Salihu Abdullahi Gwanara reports.
Better late than never. This best described Nigeria's journey to digital switchover, DSO, haven't skipped the original 2015 global migration deadline. Despite the delays and technical challenges, the renewed commitment by the current administration has paved the way towards achieving improved television broadcasting quality, increased digital broadcasting coverage, growth in local content production, as well as better utilization of broadcast spectrum.
We're all over Nigeria and beyond. And now we are updating the list of channels. We're going to have 100 channels by the day of launch, and even more, because more content producers are talking to us.
It's important that for us the service is reliable. It is important for us that the service delivery is perfect and the technology is continuous.
As the coordinator of digital switchover, the Minister of Information and National Orientation inspected digital facilities at the Direct-to-Home Center at the Nigerian Communications Satellite premises, alongside heads of agencies that are driving the process.
For many years, Nigerians have been grappling with this idea of the DSO, the digital switchover. In other words, moving our transmissions from the analog to the digital. Now this has happened and is ready to be commissioned by the 17th of June this year. We've gone around the facilities. We have already seen that many of the channels have already been unbundled here. This is going to bring a lot of advantages to all the broadcasters, the viewers, and everybody, the advertisers. The collaboration between NICOMSAT and NBC, and the bigger collaboration between the Ministry of Communication and the Ministry of Information and National Orientation is making this to happen. And we thank President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for providing all the resources that we require for us to deliver this to Nigeria.
June 17, 2026, Nigerian Communication Satellite will deliver improved picture and sound quality, increase the number of television channels, promote local television content, and create more jobs in broadcasting and technology to boost economic growth through digital economy. In Abuja, Salihu Abdullahi Gwanara, NTA News.
Now with me in the studio to speak more on the official launch of the digital switchover is the Director General, Nigerian Broadcasting Commission, Mr. Charles Ebuebue. Many thanks for joining us on the news.
Thank you.
Okay, so I think I should begin by saying congratulations on this milestone. Now, with a date now set for Nigeria's digital switchover, what should Nigerians expect in terms of implementation and immediate impact?
Okay, so even as of today, as we speak, before the official launch, we have 43 channels across the nation, which is going to grow up to 100 on the day of launch. And what Nigerians are going to see is a genre of channels cutting across education, Nollywood, general entertainment, comedy, and curated channels across the major languages in the country. So we're providing a robust list of channels, that will provide entertainment, education, and enlightenment. And Nigerians will be, no matter where you are located in Nigeria, you'll be able to see channels, that resonate with your culture and education, and as well as your realities of the lifestyle. Yes. Now,
the digital switchover process has experienced several delays in the past. What concrete steps have been taken to ensure the successful realization of this breakthrough in Nigeria's media landscape?
Okay, so long before we even, this went public, we have been working behind the scenes to ensure, that there's sustainability and continuation, in all of what we have been doing. We have been engaging stakeholders. We have set milestones. We have a consultant of repute who is guiding the links between each stakeholder. And every stakeholder has been made to understand that your failure impacts on the next. So there's a hand-holding on all sides, whether it has to do with channels, whether it has to do with technical side. We're talking to NICOMSAT. They have put in a lot of robust equipment on ground with redundancies. We're going to have a national call center to coordinate. And, you know, in the past, most of what we had as challenges, there wasn't major publicity and awareness concerning the DSO. As we speak, that is being coordinated across social media, across television, radio, and even billboards located in the 6 geopolitical regions. So we're following this as project managers, if you will, to oversee a total coordination to ensure, there is continuity and to avoid failure.
Okay, talking about continuity now, how can Nigeria ensure that the long-term sustainability of the digital switchover, particularly in promoting local content development and strengthening the creative industry?
Okay, so one of the things we have put in place very strict mandates, if you will, to content producers. They must ensure at least 60% is the basic minimum of local content. We are promoting Nigeria for Nigeria. The platform, if you will, you could say it's a platform for Nigerians, where we have a distribution model that gives visibility to our creativity, our talents, our young ones. Before now, what most of our younger ones do is put their content on YouTube and all of the rest. But right now, we've provided a platform where we invite them to create that same content for television. Secondly, we have been in long engagement with NIGECOMSAT. We have seen the facilities they've put in terms of satellite services, ground services, and they have put in redundancies to ensure there is no there's no sustained breakdown in the platform. We have also ensured we've signed SLAs with them, as well as to have a satellite which they could fall back to in case there's an issue with the existing one. So what we have brought into place is a technical robustness, if you will, and the content side, stakeholder management, we're coordinating all of that to ensure that we have a sustainable platform going forward.
Okay, now let's talk about affordability and accessibility of this digital switchover. How accessible and affordable will it be to Nigerians, especially those in rural and underserved communities?
Okay, so let me talk about the funding given by President Ahmed Tinubu, being a media practitioner himself with foresight. He has given us funding, and what we have done, after looking at all the issues and challenges that stalled the switchover, we have provided an 18-month window where we build the marketplace, if you will. As we speak, like I said, we have 43 channels and it's growing. And don't forget, we also have the application. So right now, if you have your phone, all you need to do is go on Play Store, for example, and download free TV. And you can see the channels we're putting. You can watch it live, So we're creating a free platform. Nobody is going to pay for subscription or anything. We're putting that, and it's going to be on for the free-to-air channels. It's going to be on free. We're not going to charge anything. So all you need to do is either you go by way of your phone or you get a basic decoder. Some of us have decoders at home, and if you all you need to do is pan your dish to the right to the NIGECOMSAT satellite, and you have access. And that's what we're doing. Anywhere in this country, your village, your city, wherever you are, you can have access to the. We're building one distribution channel for Nigerians. If you will, back in the days, NTA, with all the reach it has, all you needed to do was bring your content and you have visibility everywhere. That's what we're doing, and we're creating that, platform where Nigerian creative industry can monetize their content, get revenue and, generate more content that has resonance, not only within Nigeria, but globally, if you will.
Okay, before I let you go, DJ Sir, let me now ask, what strategies are in place to drive public awareness and educate citizens on how to transition smoothly from this analog to the digital television? Okay,
so again, what wasn't in existence previously was a coordinated and, strategic public awareness and publicity around this, So what we have done, we have engaged experts who right now, as we speak, we have the jingles running in the the 3 major languages, as well as English and Pidgin on 36 radio stations. We have the same running on TV stations around the country, on social media, X handle, other platforms. We have massive, going out on the same, using the same 3 major languages, Pidgin and English. And I will tell you, for example, we have been receiving significant impact from that. For example, as at yesterday, 59,000 users have downloaded the app alone. And we brought in technology where we have audience measurement provided by First Media, and also on the app where we're able to extract data that shows us who is watching, what are the content they're watching. So we're bringing value back to the industry. We're creating, a competitive economy where the creative can thrive, and we're setting right all the things we didn't have in place to have a vibrant, global ecosystem that will go global, if you will.
Okay, we would like to thank you, the Director General, National Broadcasting Commission, Mr. Charles Ebuebue, for sharing your thoughts with us on the news.
My pleasure. Thank you.